It is 2025. Do you know what that means? Yeah, that's what I thought. It is time to step into the best version of you. It means living with intention, walking in your purpose, and putting your well-being first. So in this video, we're gonna be diving into 12 healthy habits that will help transform your life. We're gonna be touching on spiritual aspects, physical aspects, mental health aspects, and financial aspects as well. So if you're ready, let's dive on in. Before we even start off, I want you to take some pen and paper or a journal, whatever it is, and to write down these steps. My first healthy habit tip for 2025 is to start your day with prayer and gratitude, and to also end your day with it. I always hear people say start your day with gratitude, but I personally believe that gratitude should be something that you should be doing all throughout the day, trying to find the best in every situation. Most of us are extremely lucky and privileged to be alive, even. Starting your day with prayer can be very beneficial. It gives overpower to God for things that you cannot control. You can control what you put on in the morning, you can control what you have to eat, but you can't know what's gonna happen within like 5 seconds from now. Prayer can be extremely beneficial for your mind. It can be very calming, double the energy that you put into the good things that happen, or just to see the good things that are happening throughout the day. My second tip is to prioritize your hormonal health and cycle syncing. This is something that I'm relatively new to, but as I am getting older, I'm more in tune with my cycle and my menstrual period and all of that. When I was in my teens, it was definitely all out of whack, but now that I'm in my mid-20s, I can really know what is going on with my body a lot better. If you are a gym girly and you take your fitness seriously, cycle syncing is really important, and I do think it benefits your workouts a lot more, and it can help boost any type of like health issues to just make them better. Look into cycle syncing and prioritizing your hormonal health. Bouncing off of cycle syncing and hormonal health, next one is to have a balanced lifestyle, especially when it comes to your diet. Some people don't really like the word diet, but once you start choosing better for yourself, it automatically becomes a lifestyle. So within this like healthier eating lifestyle, this will in turn help with stress management. I could honestly say that. And to prioritize hydrating to have like 8 cups of water a day, but it really depends. Personally, for me, I can get away with like the 2 Stanley cups of water per day. So that's like maybe like 2.5 liters of water for my day. So that's how I like to do it, and I always stay hydrated. If I need more water, I'll drink more water, but usually I aim for like 2 liters a day. That's what works for me. Number 4 is to protect your peace. This is really important in all aspects of your life, and mostly in relationships. If you have issues with setting boundaries, I would encourage you to really look into that, find the root of that issue, and to make an effort into setting boundaries in all your relationships. This can include romantic relationships, family relationships, friend relationships, and even work relationships as well. Are prioritizing your mental health and protecting it. You have a lot more control over that than you realize. So number 5 on the list may not be that important, but I still think it's important. Having a good hair care routine really does makes your life easier. For those of you who have dealt with like depression or any anxiety, I know sometimes self-care is one of the first things to kind of go. So if you kind of stick on top of the hair care routine and to also make it fun for you and enjoyable, then I definitely think that it could boost up your confidence levels, and it boosts up your productivity levels as well. Taking care of your hair is taking care of yourself. So, give yourself that scalp treatment, invest in products that you like. They necessarily don't have to be the most expensive products, but products that are good and nourishing for your hair. Take care of your hair. Tip number 6 is to move your body with purpose. I would say align any of the workouts that you like to do with the goals that you want. There are millions and millions of workout videos out there, but sometimes those workouts, they just don't sit with you. You know, some people are saying to walk on the incline at speed number 3, number 12, and do it for 30 minutes. Girl, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do it. You can get the same results by doing different things. So treat yourself like a science experiment. Find out workouts that you like and, you know, go hard on those eventually. You do have free reign. When it comes to your body, be intentional about it. Don't just focus on something that other people are doing. Find something that you really like, because that will make the workout, and then you will see progress faster. In my opinion, it'll be faster because you're gonna have so much fun just doing the workouts that you like. All of a sudden you look in the mirror and you look like Megan Thee Stallion. Like, hello, I know you want that. So number 7 is to improve your financial literacy. I mean that. I really mean that. Someone has said that if you have just $100 in your savings, you ain't got a savings. And I agree. There are many ways that you can increase your financial literacy. There are books, there are so many free videos on YouTube as well. Those are the 2 main ways that I would recommend you going out and increasing that knowledge. Making smart investments are extremely important. I know for me, for 2025, that is probably my number 1 priority, honestly, is to make sure that I am more financially literate than I was in my past. Before, I was just spending money like crazy, buying things that I really didn't need. It's just a waste now that I really think about it. And I do have very long-term goals, and I know that those of you watching have them too. So really increase your financial literacy. So number 8 is to develop a consistent sleep routine. I do not play about my sleep. I need to get like at least 7 hours of sleep. I had read that sleep can like renew your cells. It helps renew your damaged cells. It helps like just like reset everything in your body. So to aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Some of the ways that you can prioritize your rest is to create a night routine. Make it a fun night routine. I love routines. I think they help my nervous system like really like settle down, especially if it's just nice and calming. So create a night routine for yourself. Number 9 is to upgrade your skincare routine. I had always had like pretty good skin all my life. I never really struggled with anything. But as I got older, I started just developing a lot of like breakouts around my chin and some around my forehead as well. I'm still kind of like struggling with it, but I've gotten to a point where they're a lot less now, and it is because that I have a very stable skincare routine. And the number 1 reason is to, again, not buying a lot of like viral products. That's number 1. Like, girl, you don't need it. You don't need it. You really don't, unless the thing that you're using is really not working well for your skin. Then okay, then do your research on finding things that do work for your skin and stick with those. Literally all you need: cleanser, serum, moisturizer, and 100% sunscreen. So those are the 4 things that you really need in your arsenal of things. You don't need the gua sha. You could literally use your hands for that to help with the lymphatic drainage if that's your thing. You don't need the gua sha. You don't need the high LED star lightsaber, whatever type of laser that they got going on. You do not need that. Stop spending your money on that. Stick with those 4 things for your skincare routine, and yeah, do not buy unnecessary viral products. Number 10 is to limit social media and your screen time. So I definitely think this overall does help your mental health. And as somebody that is creating content, I limit my screen time, but I'm very intentional about the things that I watch as well. So I make sure that I am just watching things that are inspiring to me or to help give me ideas for content. But other than that, I'm not really watching other things. Like I watch food videos, I watch makeup videos here and there, and some financial literacy videos. If I'm not learning something from those videos, I'm not watching it. Once in a while, like I'll scroll through Twitter to see what's up in the news. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm really done. Like something that have learned to do is to log out of your apps. Log out of your apps so you're not getting the notifications. None of my notifications are on, by the way. I turn them off. So again, I have to be intentional. Like, okay, this is what I'm looking for, because once you get that notification, it's like a hook and you just start scrolling. So log out of your apps, turn off all of your notifications, and that will definitely help you limit your screen time. And social media can definitely be a source of distraction, and it can be a toxic place. It definitely can. Depends on your algorithm, depends on what you're consuming. If all you're consuming is cute cat videos, cool. But even then, put it down. So number 11 is to speak life over yourself. So in scripture, in the Bible, there are so many positive affirmations that you can use, and these are God's word. So it's very powerful. Speaking life for yourself and being intentional about the things that you say are really important, and they could 100% transform your mindset and your outlook on yourself, outlook on people, outlook on life in general. Doing that routinely has given me the courage to start a lot of things that I didn't think I was able to, and to hit goals and milestones that I didn't think I was able to. And it wasn't until I started speaking life over myself, my goals as well, really helped push me into the next level of the version of myself that I wanted to be. Number 12 is to be open to growth and to God's plan. Do not just limit yourself. And you may be doing it in small ways, and they are now snowballing into like really big things. And now you don't think that you can do something. You don't think that you're capable when you really are. Be committed to your goals, but also be flexible and allow God to redirect your path when needed. There's a verse in the Bible that I really like, and it's Jeremiah 29 verse 11. And it says, I know the plans that I have for you, declares Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. So that verse I really meditate on throughout the day, especially when I'm making decisions, because I know that everything in my life will be for good. Everything in my life has a purpose, and that's what I stand on. That is what I stand on. I make my choices, I make my decisions, and I am very intentional about the things that I am creating, especially now. I haven't created in a really long time. So now that I'm in this phase of my life, I have to be even more kind of like hyper aware of it. But at the end of the day, I know that everything will work out for the best. Everything will work out in God's favor of me and in God's favor over my life. So I'm completely okay with that. So having that mindset definitely opens you up for more growth. It opens up a lot more doors for you if you're willing. Becoming the best version of yourself is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about discipline. It is about faith even. It is about doing the best that you can and pushing yourself when you feel like you can't keep going. So once you're first starting off with something, be small, but be consistent. And eventually it would just be something that you do on the day-to-day, eyes closed. If this video resonated with you in any way, please leave a comment down below on any habits that you are currently working on, and maybe you'll find people that will help encourage you as well.